Welcome back to another episode of School of Airway. I'm trying to find the best way of doing this. Instead of having a double lumen ET tube or bronchial blockers, can I isolate the lung as George Kovacs recommends? I did try the left side first, bougie attempt. I'm going to try what was recommended by Kovacs, right main stem first and then left through the tracheostomy. Through a surgical airway, or God forbid, a patient who has massive hemoptysis. So, traditionally, you would cut, make an incision, get your bougie midline, okay? Either familiar with your ET tube or not. Right? Get it midline as much as possible. As you pass and enter a couple centimeters, quarter turn to the right and advance. You hope I can isolate the right lung. Okay. That's the tune as far as I can. And hope that I can isolate this as much as possible. Inflate. Move. Bag up. Main stem. Okay. The tricky part. Trying to make sure this is going to be a shit show. That I can cannulate the same space onto the left. So I'm going to try to finagle this midline, this bougie to the same tracheostomy site, do a quarter turn, and try to slide this to the tight space, slide this over to the left. And hope I'm able to cannulate. And I know in this time there'll be blood pouring out here and more likely blood pouring out this orifice as well. As far as I can, hope for the best. You may have to have tape to label which is right, which is left. Okay? Because in my trying to attempt to place this tube down the bougie snaked around the ET tube, got underneath it, and now the left is on the right, and the right is on the left. So it was successful, tight fit. Will this be different in the cadaver? Perhaps. I'll have to test that out in the cadaver lab run by Carmine Della Vella in Rome in December, but for now, that's a tight fit. I would definitely have to label something, okay? Maybe have a special nod or whatever for now before I tape it and said one is right and right is left. Suction like crazy with spaghettis, with suction catheters, and then hope you isolate and call CT surgery. Hope the patient doesn't die in the way that a consultant comes in or gets a CAT scan. Hopefully this patient's been to your hospital before. You have records to prove what's going on, and then it's either IR embolectomy, CT surgery and resecting a lung, if possible, hoping for the best. Now this is a very thin tube. I had to use a bougie, but I don't have a pediatric bougie, and this bougie only allows down to 6.0 ET tube. Alright? So this is my left and this is the right. But it's not situated the way you want it to, because right, ideally you'd be on the left side of the entrance point of the trachea, and then the right would be on the right. But hey, the bougie snaked around it and isolated it. So you Hope for the best for this person. Now this is very small. I know a larger tube like a 7.0 maybe would have helped to put a Foley down to suction, but hey, I try to figure out where the exsanguination is coming from, suction like crazy, and hope for the best, right? Now, suction catheters don't always exist that size, right? If they don't, this guy's going to bleed to death and die. All right, check those 14, 16 Frenches, the ones that will all spaghettis down, and hope he can suction, and blood will be pouring out of one of them. Suction as much as possible each of them and figure out which is the one that's pouring out the blood. Maybe you'll be able to help CT surgeon figure out which needs a resection. Okay? Please come back another School of Airway. In that episode, in the next episode, I want to try to do the same thing but isolate through the mouth, through the glottic opening. Okay? I went through a small cricothyroid membrane opening, that horizontal slit that exists that was made by me earlier. Okay? Please come back. Bye.